Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Jack and welcome to The Miniature Forge. On this channel, we are going to be creating some amazing new and original heroes, villains, and everything in between. I'm excited to start this new journey and cannot wait to show you all of my fantasy character concepts. I'll be using D&D Beyond's character builder for all of the species, classes, subclasses, etc., and Hero Forge for visually bringing them all to life. Today, we're going to be forging our very first character, Li Ping, a humble monk of the Mistwood Jungle. Let's go meet them. Li Ping is a Hadozi. He is a monk and his subclass is the Way of the Open Hand. This is how I laid out his ability scores. Dexterity and Wisdom are great for any monk, and a little Constitution for staying in the fight. For their background, I chose the farmer. He wears a simple sash across his chest, some simple pants, and leg wraps and a belt. He also carries a studded quarterstaff. Backstory: Li Ping lives in a quiet and disciplined life, deep in the jungle. Born into a small village of his people, he was raised among the towering trees and thick canopies that sheltered his tribe for generations. From an early age, Li demonstrated an affinity for balance, movement, and patience, traits that led him to pursue the Way of the Open Hand. Under the guidance of an elder monk, he learned to control his body and mind, mastering the flowing yet forceful martial techniques that defined his path. As he trained, Li became attuned to the pulse of the jungle, learning to read its subtle cues. The rustling of the leaves, the call of distant birds, and the shifting shadows became part of his practice. The elder monk taught him that true strength lies not in physical prowess, but in understanding the harmony of all living things. This lesson deeply resonated with Li, shaping his belief that every action has a ripple effect on the world around him. After completing his training, Li chose a life of peace and simplicity. He settled into a humble existence as a farmer, cultivating the fertile soil of the jungle and tending to his crops. His days are spent in quiet meditation, working on the land and honing his martial skills in the tranquil environment of the jungle. The rhythm of nature and the cycle of the seasons have become as much a part of him as the disciplines he practices. Though he leads a peaceful life, Li is a formidable warrior. When necessary, he uses his mastery of the open hand to defend his home and the people of the jungle from poachers, bandits, and anyone else seeking to disrupt the balance of nature. He often patrols the borders of his village, moving like a shadow through the underbrush, his senses heightened and alert. Villagers speak in hushed tones of his exploits, recounting tales of how he single-handedly disarmed intruders with the fluid grace that seemed almost ethereal. In the quiet moments, Li reflects on his life, aware that the jungle holds secrets far beyond his understanding. He often sits by a serene river, meditating on the interconnectedness of all things. In these moments, he senses a calling to something greater, a whisper of destiny that hints at challenges yet to come. With each passing season, as the jungle breathes around him, Li Ping remains vigilant, knowing that the balance he cherishes may one day be put to the test. He is not only a guardian of his village, but also a keeper of the ancient wisdom of the jungle, ready to rise whenever that harmony of his world is threatened. Okay guys, so here is the final design. Leave me a comment telling me what you think, what you might change, or any other character concepts that you might like to see in my next video. In the meantime, you can check out my other videos where I have all kinds of different concepts you might also enjoy. And until next time, keep forging.